Hi YouTube. Today I'm going to talk about 3 different camps of meditation, and depending on what you like or what you need from your meditation, you may find all 3 helpful. So the goal of meditation, in my opinion, is you want to quiet your mind as much as possible, but at the same time also understand that your mind's probably never going to be 100% completely quiet. And so you don't want to set the expectation too high that you're like the monk on the mountain and you're going for it and you're going to be perfect and enlightened and stuff, because that will probably demotivate you a little bit because you're setting the standards so high for yourself. So in that regard, I'm going to give you 3 different styles and you can pick whichever style suits you best. So the first style is silent. So what I mean by silent, usually those camps of meditation involve you looking at something on the floor. Maybe you're focusing on your nose and how your breath goes in and out, or you're focusing on something incredibly subtle and your meditation is silent. So that's a great way if you don't have a lot of internal distractions. However, we live in a modern society and people can have a ton of competing distractions. And so while that style of meditation is really good, at the same time, it could be a little too difficult for some people, or actually a lot of people who have busy, stressful lives. They may need a bit more of a focal point in order to really establish their meditation practice. And so that's where I'm going to enter into the second category of meditation practice. And that's where you have a syllable that you're focusing on. Some people call them seed sounds. You can Google them or find them on YouTube, and there's lots. Some of them are secret, some of them are not so secret. Like, there's just a lot out there, so you can kind of Google them and research them and see which ones you find the most helpful. And it'll just be like a word, like Om is a famous one, obviously, that everybody knows. You say Om in your head, and that helps you focus. But there are many different ones for many different purposes, and you can try researching them. And what's nice about a seed sound or a mantra is that it gives you just a little bit more of a focal point, but it's still fairly quiet in terms of a meditation. So it helps with silencing distractions in your mind, but it's not so out there that, it's going to take you away from the gap or the quiet that you're trying to get to, or the universe, or whatever you call that. That's kind of the goal where you're trying to get to when you're meditating. Now, the third kind, I'd say, is probably like one of the most helpful at the beginning for beginners learning how to meditate, and for specific tasks or goals that you're going after in life. Like, this one is the easiest to master and the easiest to tailor, and that's visualizations and kind of speaking that you're going to a certain place, or you're visualizing your day, or you're visualizing how grateful you are for your life and sending blessings to people, or you're intending that you're going to forgive somebody. There's many, many different styles of visualization, and that type of meditation can have a lot of wonderful purposes. But the thing is that's hard to explain is that with meditation, you're trying to go beyond concepts. You're trying to go beyond thinking. And so when you have a visualization, by its very nature, you're going back into the world of concept. But having said that, that's the easiest one for people to understand and to start with. And so it's still a good and useful tool. And if there's some kind of visualization goal you're going after, for example, when I was paralyzed, I visualized a lot that I was up and walking and I saw myself in nature. That type of meditation is very helpful. If that gets you up and walking from being paralyzed, then yes, you definitely want to do that. So you don't want to knock visualization or discount it, but kind of understand that your connection with the universe is deeper than your mind is able to go, than your mind is able to think. And so you want your meditation practice when you're actively meditating to be as quiet as possible without driving yourself too crazy with too high of an expectation. So depending on what style you think is useful, or how distracted or how stressed you are, You can pick one of those and don't make yourself wrong. If you're having a very busy, stressful life and you need something that you understand in terms of a more guided meditation to get yourself to calm down, there's nothing wrong with that, and just start where you need to start and pick the type that you need. And you can also tailor and make your own. Like, there's a lot of really great stuff out there that teachers have provided in terms of visualization for meditations, but you can make up your own visualization and customize it to what you want, and that's really fun to do as well. I hope you all found this meditation tutorial helpful in helping you discover what style is right for you, and I hope you're all having a wonderful day. Take care. Bye now.